Chris predicts.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
Wizard. That's the one.
I think I like that one better than wizard shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just
the
a
one.
slight delay. Wizard.
Yeah, this week's Chris predicts is mostly catching up. I had 2 podcasts full of predictions that we hadn't caught up between NFL Sunday and EPL games. So I'm going to get into those, and I'm going to warn you guys, it's not very pretty.
Oh, fuck.
It's not great. NFL Week 8, this is just Sunday games. I went 7 for 13, which is barely a pass by my math.
Yep.
Barely a pass.
It's like 55%.
Yeah, it's not good. So week 9 in the NFL, I went 5 for 12, which by my math is definitely not a pass. Don't think. I'm pretty sure 6 has to be a pass. If anyone thinks I'm retarded for not knowing this, I'm just fucking around. But it's not good. I know that. The EPL scores for those 2 weeks, equally not as good. So I did EPL Week 10, 4 for 10. So, yikes. And EPL Week 11, I went 5 for 10. There was
Slightly
a lot of ties
better.
in that one. Yeah, slightly better. 50%. Finally did it. Finally cracked the threshold. There was a lot of ties in that one. It fucking matters. The soccer betting, I mean, I don't know shit about NFL at all. Like,
Yeah.
I know the teams and where they play in city-wise. I don't know who's bad. Like, I kind of have a gist from, like, I think there's, like, 2 good teams that I know of, the Cardinals and Packers, but I don't know if that's true.
Cowboys.
Cowboys, because CJ's dick riding. But EPL, the bookies have the third. But what I did do, CJ, is I've been doing a lot of, like, parlay betting. So, like, I'll just pick, like, 3 games per weekend or, like, 3 Champions League games.
Yep.
Pick they're usually, like, 18-1 odds. I hit the last 2 out of 3 or 3 out of 4, sorry.
Ooh.
Yeah, so, like, I did a Champions
so we get
League
our
one
money
with
back.
Liverpool. Yeah, I won, like, $35 one week, and then I
Holy
bet
shit.
all of that money on Rosie Amagunas to win at 2-1. So I'm doing well as far as betting goes, but, like, my overall predictions, not great. But
Not
also,
great.
like, this little, like, fucking around, like, a dollar bet to, like, parlay 3-4 games at a time is much more manageable as far as, like, betting goes, right? Like,
I think
obviously, like, if I was to
now-
key in on, like, 4 games a weekend, I bet you my percentage would be a lot higher. But because we're just, like, running through, like, especially in the EPL, 10 games in a weekend, you got ties, you got all this shit. Like, in those 4 games, I bet you I could be like, these people are going to tie. These are the 3 winners, and I'd be pretty fucking close. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So those are a little bit easier to hit, but
Or
I'm hoping to get back to a fucking better percentage. I'll be honest. I'm embarrassed by these. I'm not proud of them. I'm certainly not trying to fucking justify them, but they are what they are.
are you able to go through like when we record the podcast, be like, I'm gonna parlay these games?
I could start doing more parlays as opposed to, like, just overall like, predictions. You know what I mean? So, like, what we
Let's
could
talk
look to
about
do.
it like going forward. But
Yeah, we can talk about that, like, for next week, because, like,
yeah,
something
I
more
wonder.
like, it could be more entertaining for me to, like, pick, like, 3 key in on 3 NHL games, 3 EPL games, 3 NFL games,
Yeah,
and, like, parlay or something like that.
and
You
then
know
if
what I mean?
if you or if we want to do like an individual game, we're gonna bet on this one, then we go that route. Like, because with football, it's fucking 13 games we have to run through.
Yeah, it's
Like, it's
difficult, and I didn't do
fucked.
NFL this week. Yeah, I just did
It's
EPL this week for, like, real
yeah,
predictions, and that's 10, and that's a lot, and, like, I was
yeah.
doing pretty well, like, upcoming Champions League games and stuff like that. Like, that shit I might, like, focus more on. Like, okay, Champions League this week. Also, like, Champions League knockouts coming up pretty soon, so that'll be, like, a little bit more fun because it's, like, 2 games. Now we're getting down, like, 16 teams, so a little bit
Yeah.
Like the
I,
group
th-
stage
I
out of the
think
way.
maybe that's
'Cause, like,
something we start doing more is like
yeah.
just a parlay for all these other sports rather than
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, like, I'll like
rather
that I think so too, and I've been thinking that too, just, like, I've been having more success just, like, because like, I have a pretty good feeling on, like, 3 to 4 games, like, any weekend,
yeah
Like, off the top of my head, like, even if I predict it wrong on Chris Predicts, like, I also, like, do betting on this, like, just me fucking around with, like, a dollar, and I do pretty good doing that, like, I bet, like, here or there, like, "Oh, someone's gonna do this," even if it contradicts my fucking predictions in the week, so I can I should start looking at more, like, couple parlays, 3 NHL games, because 'cause they're playing fucking every single night.
yeah yeah.
But for me, like, betting on the NHL is like betting on football, like, I don't know how anybody else is doing,
Fuck. Yeah, good luck.
I'm
I
familiar
think
with the rules,
NHL is a
so
lot harder than football.
yeah, but in, NHL is tough in the sense that they also offer the draw option, so, like, in a perfect world as betting odds, you really only have a 33% chance of getting your bet right,
Yeah.
and that's, like,
Well,
if both teams are created equal. Because if they tie, like overtime wins, you bet the team that wins, it doesn't matter. It gets
yeah,
washed
that
out in
doesn't
overtime.
count.
And
Yeah.
that's been killing me in the fucking soccer is like I haven't necessarily like these I haven't been picking teams that are losing these games. It's just a lot of draws.
Yeah.
So, whatever. Fuck it. No more excuses. Shut the fuck up, Chris. Fine. Speaking of draws, Leicester is playing Chelsea this weekend. And I think Leicester is going to draw them at home. There's prediction number 1. Number 2 is Palace away to Burnley. They are going to win. United away to Watford. They are also and Southampton away to Norwich is going to win. I have another bold draw prediction, which I'm sure will be firmly denied because Manchester City is a far better team than the team playing, and they're at home. So this is probably a really dumb prediction. But if it comes right, I will be very excited to tell you. And if it comes wrong, I will not say a word about it. But Manchester and Everton are going to tie this weekend in Manchester. The next game is Newcastle and Brentford. They will also tie. Aston Villa's at home to Brighton, although they have had a decent start. Aston Villa just got a brand new manager in Steven Gerrard. My favorite player in the history of soccer ever is now Aston Villa's new manager, and they're going to get the new manager bump because they're not a bad team. So they're going to win that game at home. Wolves are going to lose to West Ham. Liverpool are going to beat Arsenal. It's a big game of the weekend. And Spurs at home to Leeds, and they will win with their new manager as well. So I think I'm going to go 64.8% this week, even though it's impossible, but I think I can make it happen.
Too funny.
I should start giving myself a half point for draw.
Nah, you can't do that. Fuck that.
No, it's cheating. You can't do
Yeah,
that.
you can't fucking cheat yourself, man.
No.
You gotta
But
stay
anyway,
true.
there's your. The other update was the UFC last weekend. I went 4 for 5. The only fight I got wrong was the shame. I did say that I was betting Colby Covington, but that was just but I also stated many times that Kamaru Usman's going to win, but the odds were not worth it to bet. So I went 4 for 5 in the UFC, and obviously Canelo beat Plant.
Yeah, I should have told you to take fucking a knockout for that Canelo fight.
What round did it end in? I can watch it at all. Able to find it?
Didn't watch the full fight. I watched like a highlight of the actual round. He fucking knocked him down.
Did he drop him?
Wasn't like a. I can remember. I could be completely wrong. Again, like then the UFC. We watched the UFC and it was a fantastic card. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Um,
A lot of fun.
Yeah, and I got home the next day. I'm like, I kind of want to see who won, and I just quick YouTube found a highlight. I think he just went down, and the ref had either seen enough or he just didn't get up at the count. It wasn't like a fucking
Right.
a
It wasn't like
sleeper.
standing knockout or anything.
Yeah.
No.
But
Like a traditional boxing knockout.
there was a clip, and it's got like the captions on the bottom of like what they're saying to each other. And Plant was talking to Canelo like, I'm pretty good, eh? And he's like, yeah, sure. He's like, you think I'm good? And he's like, come on. Like, let's fucking fight already. And then he's like, you're pretty good, eh? He goes, I know. And then I think he dropped him like right after that. It's like, man, like what? Yeah.
Like I had already obviously sustained some head trauma to that.
I would think so.
That fucking conversational.
Did
Back
you watch
to fucking UFC? That was like the fucking Michael Chandler was hospital. Gee, like another fucking zombie beating. Again, that was fucking
great fight
to watch.
Great fight.
Yeah, like entertaining, but like Chandler too tough for good. You know what I mean?
Yep.
That was brutal.
I think it was the
What a good fight.
I think it was the Ortega fight like a few weeks back. And Dana White, like after it was either in between rounds 4 and 5 or just after round 5 ended, Dana came into the ring and was like, as soon as the winner gets announced, there's an ambulance outside and he better be in it. And they were taking him straight to the fucking hospital.
Jesus Christ. Like he took that bad at beating.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
These guys are tough, crazy. Man. It's fucking
tough. Too tough for their own good.
Yeah, it's
like, it is their job though.
Crazy to watch.
This is their job.
It is 100%. And
like it's their job to be this tough.
Yeah, and they excel at it.
Yeah,
do a fantastic job.
Yeah. Oh shit! All right, man. Let's fucking wrap this shit up.
That's it.